Rafael Cuenca here with DepTap.com. I'm standing next to Pascal Campion. This is a smaller convention, let's say, than some of the bigger festivals in San Diego, like Comic-Con. How would you compare the two?
This one is much smaller. It's a whole different vibe. You can actually talk to people here, which is really, really nice.
Could you explain how you got into animation and how you got into drawing?
I got into animation a little bit by mistake. I come from an illustration background, and when I got to the States in 2000, the only jobs I could find were in animation for some reason. I've never wanted to be an animator, no, ever. That was not something I didn't even consider it. I wanted to do graphic novels.
As an established artist now, who would you say are your biggest influences?
My family, that's my biggest influence above everything else.
For those unfamiliar with your work, can you describe your body of work for them?
Every day before I start work, I do an illustration. I also do a lot of animations that are personal animations or funny animations. And all this is very different for what I do from what I do for my actual work, which is visual development for movies or for TV shows or for commercials.
Is there any work that you're currently working on or that's going to be released in the future that you can talk about right now?
Not that I can talk about. Most of the jobs I work on are confidential, but I'm working on some pretty big projects, movies that are going to be coming out in the theaters in the next couple of years. For
young, up-and-coming, struggling artists and illustrators that want to break into the industry, do you have any advice for them?
Don't forget why you got into this business for, even if you're not in the business. Don't forget why you like art. It's so easy to forget and just try to emulate a style, a look, or try to do something that you think people want to see. But what people really want to see is something unique and personal. You always have to remember who you are and why you're doing the stuff you do. It's not all about art. Art is a part of our lives. It's not our lives. A lot of artists I know tend to just want to do art 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's not at all how I function. My technique is extremely simple, and I keep it as simple as I can. If something doesn't need to be in the image, I'll try to take it out.